up first, and I'm going to give you 3 minutes to do your warm-up on the timer. Don't start yet. Oh, some people are moving. Don't start moving yet. When you are finished completing the warm-up, I want you to stand up to show me that you're ready to move on. At the end of the warm-up time, I'm going to be randomly choosing 3 of you, and I mean randomly. It's not going to be at all in my control. Don't start moving yet, please. Thank you. I'm going to randomly choose 3 of you. You're going to read your answer to us. Miss Clower, because she knows the subject matter better than I do, is going to choose the best answer out of those 3, and you're going to get 10 bonus points. Time for the warm-up. You're going to have 3 minutes as soon as I start the timer. Stand up as soon as you have an answer written down. 1, 2, 3. Go. Hold on, Rich. Could you do me a favor and flip your paper over so that your neighbor's not tempted to look at that while they're working? Thank you. And I would like... Time's up. All right, everybody stand up whether you have an answer or not. Everybody's standing. Almost everybody's up. Thank you. Everybody's up. Thanks. All right, your next set of directions. Listen to this. See if you can follow this quickly and efficiently for me. You are going to read your answer to each other, to your partners that you're sitting or standing right now next to. Not yet. Wait till I say go. And I would like, after the person that reads their answer, after they read it to that person, I want their partner to give them a score based on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the best. If it's the best possible sentence, you're like blown away by their sentence, then give them a 5. If they didn't get a sentence, that would be a 1. If they even have a sentence that uses these words at all in it, give them at least a 2. 3 would be mediocre. 4 would be, hey, that's a really good sentence, but it's not quite the best sentence you could possibly do. And then I want you to tell them, after you give them a score, why you gave them that score. This is where the critical thinking comes in the class. Why did you give them a score of 4? Why did you give them a 2? What could improve it to bring it up? If you gave them a 4, how could they bring it up to a 5 in your opinion? If you gave them a 5, tell them what's so wonderful about it. After both of you have read your sentences and given each other a score on a scale of 1 to 5, you can sit down. When you're sitting down, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about to your partner. As long as you don't talk to anybody that's standing up, that's still involved in this activity, you're going to be okay. If you break one of these rules that I've just given to you right now, you're going to get a minus 10 points on your score sheet for participation points. So remember, you're standing. Each one of you is sharing. You're scoring on a scale of 1 to 5. And then you are telling them why you gave them that score, and then you're sitting down. I'm going to be monitoring you guys. I'm going to be watching for people that are doing it correctly, because kids that's just take 10 seconds. Obviously didn't follow directions if you're sitting down in 10 seconds from now. This should take you probably a good 1 to 2 minutes to do it correctly and to do a good job. Anybody have any questions before we start? Okay, so sharing, scoring, and giving feedback on why they got that score. You need a partner, don't you? Does anybody else not have a partner? We have an odd number of people here today. Okay, I'm going to have you turn around and you're going to share with them right here. Okay, and this time you're not going to share your sentence. Just these two guys are going to share their sentence. Unless you guys get done early, then I might have you end up sharing it. Okay, so you're going to share it, but both of you are going to score it when he shares his. When you share yours, both of you are going to score his. Okay? On your mark. Get set and go. Stay standing. Attention back up here. Show me the score that you received from your neighbor on your fingers real quickly right now. Okay. Show me in your thumb whether you agree, disagree, or kind of agree with what your neighbor gave to you. Yeah, I deserve that one. No, I think that they were wrong. Or, I could maybe go with that score. Okay, so most of you are agreeing with your neighbor. That's interesting. And nobody is going to lose points on that because everybody followed directions that I could tell. I'm sure some of you didn't, but nobody got caught, so you guys all get the points for that. All right, what we're going to do today, by the way, so I've got a scoreboard. I know that Miss Clower uses a scoreboard, and I'm going to use my own today. Very similar to what she's been doing. This is EC and DC. EC stands for extra credit. What does that stand for, everybody? Okay, DC stands for Dexter credit. What does that stand for? Which one sounds better? That's right. How many of you like homework? Raise your hand. Okay, there's the crazy people in the class. Yeah, the crazy people that like homework. How many of you hate homework? All right. Well, I hated homework when I was in school also. And what we're going to do today is give you the opportunity to earn less homework. How many of you like the idea, the sound of earning less homework? Wait a minute, you raised your hand that you like homework, and now you want less homework. Okay, so most of you are agreeing that you want less homework. Here's how it's going to work. Like right now, there's so many kids talking that I don't know who to take points away from. And so if I was starting this yet already, I would give you the class one Dexter credit. You are going to end up with, right now, I'm going to take away 3 homework problems. 3 homework problems are gone off your homework. I believe, how many? 20? There's 20 homework problems. 3 of them are gone right now. So we're going to start at 17 homework problems, basically, that you have to do tonight for homework on the review worksheet. For every extra credit, we're going to take one of those away. So if you get 17 extra credits, which you won't be able to get in the next, 45 minutes that we have class, you have no homework. If you have Dexter credit points, we're going to add problems onto that you have to do. So you actually end up with more homework. And the way that you earn these is by the whole class, everybody in the class participating. When I ask you guys to do something, if everybody's participating in it, and if everybody's enthusiastic, they're having a good time, they're like, hey, we can make a little noise in here. I'm going to ask you guys to talk a lot today during this review. I'm going to do very little talking. I have to do a lot at the beginning to give you guys directions, but you guys are going to do most of the talking. And so if everybody's totally participating, enthusiastic, following directions, and I notice it, I'm going to give you guys an extra credit point, which means you just got rid of one homework problem. Sound good? Yeah. If I have not that going on, if I have people that are, goofing around or off task and stuff like that, then I'm going to give you a Dexter credit. And what we're going to do at the end of the period is we're going to take these two numbers, we're going to balance them out, positives and negatives. If we have, say, 6 extra credit and 2 Dexter credit, we'll knock 4 problems off your homework. How many of you understand? Raise your hand. Okay, everybody say, I got it.
I got it.
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, now you guys all participated in that. I'm going to give you an extra credit. Now when I give you an extra credit, hold it, don't do it yet. When I give you an extra credit, as soon as this comes down, I'm going to turn around and you guys. I want everybody to clap their hands. How many know how to clap your hands? Anybody know how to clap their hands? Okay. You're going to clap your hands. You're going to throw your hands like this, and you're going to say, oh yeah, like that. So we're going to practice that. Ready? Because you're excited, you just got rid of a homework problem. Ready? Hold it, not yet. Get your hands ready. Oh yeah! Oh, that was beautiful. You guys just gave a really good oh yeah, so we're going to get another extra credit. Oh yeah, oh wait, we had a bunch of people over here not participating. I'm sorry. They just earned us a Dexter credit because some kids thought because I wasn't looking over that way that they didn't have to participate. And now, when I give you a Dexter credit, I want you guys to lower your heads. I want a little weepy eye rub, and I want you to give me a depressing sound like that. Ready? Oh, okay, thank you. So we have right now 1 extra credit, but that's 1 more than the 3 problems gone. That means we have 4 problems gone in your homework. Okay, moving on. And by the way, if I catch an individual person doing something that they're not supposed to be doing, then they're going to be losing class participation points, and Gabby's keeping track of that. And if I catch somebody that's doing a really nice job, it's not going to be everybody necessarily. Like I gave Leo 10 points. I'm going to give some of you guys extra points, and that's what we're going to work on right now for your warm-up. So here we go. 3 kids. And Miss Flower's going to be our judge. Who's number 31? Who's 31? You are. Okay, stand up, please. When I call your number, just stand up for me. Who's number 6? Who's number 6? Speak up. Okay, Gabby, who's number 6? Alyssa, stand up. Who's number 29? Who's 29? Amber, stand up. Where's Alyssa? Okay? Everybody pay attention and listen to these kids read their 3 sentences, starting in the order that I called you in. Go ahead. You guys say it so we can hear it all the way over here. Say it real loud. Oh, by the way, before you get started, if I give somebody extra points and they stand up and do a silent dance for the class because they're so excited they get extra credit, I'm going to give an extra credit point to the whole class for you doing that. So, for example, who's crazy in here that would do something like that for me? Okay, so what's your name? What is it? I still can't hear you. Paola, okay. Paola. Is that how you say it, Paola? Okay. We're going to pretend right now like I just gave Paola an extra credit point for class participation. And we're going to call that, I don't want to say extra credit point for class participation every single time. I'm going to call that a yipper. I'm going to give you a yipper, okay? And then if it's like a bad point, I'm going to call it a bummer. So if I give you a yipper and you stand up and dance, the class is going to get 1, everybody what? Thank you. Give this guy a yipper right here. He shouted it out. Careful. Okay, beautiful. And the class is going to get it because he danced and because he's excited. The class is going to get 1 extra credit point. Everybody? Oh yeah, everybody participated in that. Thank you. We didn't have to lose that extra credit point. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program, starting over here. Everybody look at that person, give them proper respect as they share their answer. Go ahead. Thank you. Right here. Oh no, you were second, right? No, you were second. Go ahead. Okay, thank you. You're gonna go sit right back there. In fact, why don't you come on up here? Bring your young lady. Bring your stuff up here, and you're gonna be his partner, okay? She's gone, right? She gone for the day? Okay. Now we have an even number of people. All right, let's vote right now. Let's see what the People's Choice Award is for this. What's your name? Brianna? Raise your hand if you thought Brianna's was the best. Wow, that's a pretty big... and what's your name?
Go ahead.
Alyssa. Raise your hand if you thought Alyssa's was the best.
Your turn, go.
And your name is? Raise your hand if you thought Amber's was the best. Okay, a couple of people. And this is the one that really matters. Miss Clower, who's are you gonna choose for the yipper? Who's gonna get the yipper here? Okay. Bree. Give Bree one yipper. And by the way, when somebody gives you something in life, what do you say to them? Okay, so from now on, if I give you a yipper and you don't say thank you, your yipper's gone. Okay, so let's come back to what you able, right? Hey, I'm learning your name already. Abel, I just gave you a yipper, right? I gave you a yipper. You're welcome. You're welcome. So those people have their yipper. Oh, and we have fish on the screen. And unfortunately, Brianna didn't do the dance, so the class didn't get an extra credit point, but that's okay. We're up 3-1 right now. Okay. Oh, we got a bunch of kids shouting out, and so we just got, let me back up on that. We just got a extra credit because I didn't call on you guys. You need to raise your hand or have permission to be talking. And everybody? Oh, okay. So, real quickly so you know how to get extra credit and extra credit, what are the rules going to be in the class? If you want to talk, you need to raise your hand and get permission to talk. I don't want anybody shouting things out because it's going to interrupt the flow of the lesson. And we got a very short period of time. Okay, so if you have something to say, like Abel's raising his hand right now, I'm ignoring him because I don't want to hear what he has to say. But you can raise your hand and hope that I call on you, then you'll have permission to talk. I am going to be having you guys talk a lot. The second thing is as I ask you to talk, you need to stay on topic. What do you need to do? Stay on
Topic.
What do you need to do?
Topic.
Thank you. Say, I can do that. Okay, and if you stay on topic and you don't talk unless you're called on, then you're going to be safe and you don't have to worry about getting a bummer. Is that what I called them? Okay, the first one, the good one's called a, and the bad one's called a. See, everybody's talking right now. Because I gave you permission to talk, and it's pretty obvious. Okay, and the third thing is to stay on task. In other words, if I ask you to write something or whatever, that you do that. Next phase, we're done with the warm-up. Everybody put that piece of paper away, and I want you to take a blank piece of lined paper out. I want you to put your name on the top, and I want you to stand up when you're ready. Show me that you're ready to move on. Don't stand up until you have a blank piece of paper, a pencil, and your name on the top. Go. Quickly. Blank piece of paper. Don't stand up until your name's on the paper. Blank piece of paper, name on the top of the paper. You got your name on there? Beautiful. What's your name? Okay, give Isaiah Yipper. That was kind of a mediocre dance. Now, when you dance, I gotta see something, original, excited, and stuff like that to really give the class an extra credit point. But Isaiah forgot to say thank you, so he didn't get that yipper. Too late. Once I tell you that it's over, I'll give you about three seconds to say thank you. Here we go. If you don't have your name, paper with a name on it yet, you're really slow, and we're not going to wait for you. Have a seat. And I would like, what's your name? I'm sorry? Gotta yell here. I'm an old deaf guy. Simon. Perfect. Simon, can you go to the back and, oh wait, I'm going to time you guys on this and get a chance for an extra credit point. We got a couple of materials that need to be passed out for this lesson. We got folders right here in the middle, and we have crayons right there next to the folder. Everybody needs one crayon. Everybody needs one folder. Actually, there are two that are glued together. And I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to get these out. Here's how it's going to work. If you can do it in 1 minute, I'm going to give you an extra credit point. If it's after 1 minute, but before 2 minutes, we're not going to get anything. If it's after 2 minutes, actually I set it for 2 minutes. If it's after 2 minutes, if it takes the class longer than 2 minutes, we're going to lose. We're going to get an extra credit point. So we can do it under a minute. If everybody has a crayon and a folder within 1 minute, they will get an extra credit point. So you're going to pass them out, and you're going to pass them out. What's your name? Carolina. And hey, Paola. Paola's going to pass them out, and the girl with the long name is going to pass them out. Okay. So those 4 people are going to worry about everybody. I got 2 people on each side. So how you do it is up to you guys. I'm going to let you get yourself organized, but you can't get out of your seat until I say go. You have 2 minutes to do this, and everybody else should be waiting quietly. Otherwise, we will not get our extra credit. Means you'll have more homework. On your mark. Get set. And are you ready? Just grab enough to get them, you grab enough to get them to these guys. Grab the folders, help each other's out. On your mark, get set, and go. Good job, good job. Doing quiet. Help each other now. This is a class against the timer. 52. You might want to pass them to each other. There is nothing in the rules that says that other kids can't help you guys out. If you pass them to some other kids,